Hey everyone, back with another deck profile. Today we have Ursarctic, another custom box situation, which expect this to be the norm because I really love all my decks, especially like I do love Ursarctic a lot and really happy with how this one came out. Ursarctics I've been playing for a little while and I'm really happy that they got that support that they very much needed. Without further ado, we'll just jump right into it. I play 3 Ursarctic Megapolar. He's really good at targeting back row. I play him at 3. You never know if you're going to have a really heavy back row deck that you're going against. Megabilis, same thing. All the level 7s and 8s or all the main deck monsters have the ability to discard and then special summon themselves. He basically has a call by the grave effect, target a card in the opponent's graveyard, and banish it. And keep in mind, they're all quick effects. Even during your opponent's turn, you can special summon these guys. Very helpful. A lot of people, I think, forget that. Then we have Megatanus. Megatanus, he is a Book of Moon, essentially. Pretty good, but in Link format, yeah. Then we have the level 7s. These are the Mikpolar. He can search out your other ones. He's your searcher, really helpful. And we have Mictanus. I played 3 of him. Pretty helpful. He can target a monster in your graveyard and add it to my hand for some recursion. And Mcbillis can special summon another one in your hand as well, but a lot of times that doesn't happen, so he's still solid as a pretty good body, though. Then we have the new support. This is Ultimate Bright Knight Ursatron Alpha. Quite the name. He fixes a lot for the deck. He is counted as a Drytron and an Ursarctic card. The Drytron stuff doesn't really come up, but it's there nonetheless. Very helpful to get more bodies on the field. He's a level 7, so that works really good with your level 8 tuners. So you can make your synchro plays in the future. Then we have the 2 righty driver and 2 lefty driver. They work really well together in this deck because these are basically a dark synchro summoning. So they subtract levels instead of add them. So you would you would just use the difference. So we make a level 1 synchro, which is this guy. Very helpful to just get him on the field, and then you can go straight into your big synchros. And that's it for the monsters. Pretty good lineup. I really just try to play it pure. Same thing I kind of said in the Plunder Patrol profile, and you'll find this with a lot of my decks, is that I'm here to play Ursarctics. Yeah, could I fill it up with a bunch of other stuff? Sure, but like if I'm going to play Ursarctics, I'm going to play Ursarctics, you know? So I have the 2 Ursarctic Big Dipper. I find that you really don't need more than 2. It's okay. The monster stealing thing barely happens because it just gets blown up. Yeah, you get 7 counters for special summoning, but most of the time people just blow it up before you can even do that because it's not a quick effect. Then we have the Drytron field spell. You have to play this to play our next card, Ursarctic Drytron, which helps us get out our fusion monster. Pretty good. Then we have the best card in the deck, Ursarctic Radiation. If they made this card for any other deck, it would be absolutely busted. And it is pretty busted. Essentially, you can, every time you special summon an Ursarctic card, you can draw a card, which is insane from the hand or extra deck, but it is absolutely insane. It's a really good card. Up to 7 times, but you can only control 1. But most of the time, you just draw all 7 in that first turn and just have an insane amount of card advantage. Then we have Ursarctic Slider, good extender to just revive one of your banished Ursarctic monsters. Pretty good. Then we have Ursarctic Departure. You probably only need 2, honestly. I think 3 gets a little cloggy. Really good for searching out more of your Ursarctics by discarding one. And you get in the graveyard for some other plays for Ursarctic Slider, so it works in tandem really well. And my favorite card to use in this deck that I didn't realize to do before was Pot of Avarice. This is amazing. Please run this. This is really good. think it speaks for itself. And of course, we have the Harpies just to deal with that pesky back row. We really don't have a trouble with monsters that much. So we'll hop right into the extra deck because I don't run any traps. I play 3 Polari. He is damn good at this. Is also why I only run 2 of the field spells, because he can search out the field spell pretty easily on a summon. So pretty easy to get. That's why I don't even run terraforming, honestly, because you can get him so easy. And this is our new level 1 as well, Polar Star. He gives the added benefit of locking your opponent out of even more extra deck stuff. Specifically effective monsters with a level that were special summoned from the extra deck. And Septentrion, the next card, does the opposite. Monsters without a level, Xyz and Lynx. So using this on him basically makes it say no extra deck monster effects for your opponent. It is very good. He does lock you out of using Xyz and Link monsters yourself, though, so gotta be careful with that. Then we have Ursarctic Grand Chariot, really good. He just pops 2 cards. One thing that I really like to do is to pop my Ursarctic Radiation, so I can, if I have another one on my hand, I can place it down again and just draw a bunch more cards again. So you can use 1 for your opponent's monster because he gets 2 pops. You can use 1 for your opponent's monsters and 1 for your Ursarctic Radiation. My 2 techs are, of course, Cheng Ying and Ymir. They're both the level 10 water synchros. Really good way to bring them out, honestly, is 1 of your level 8s. And your copies, let's say you have a dead copy of righty driver and lefty driver. That's a level 8 right there. I'm sorry for lefty driver, because he's the tuner. So if your lefty drivers become useless, you can make a level 8 with that. So righties are kind of dead, but doesn't really matter at that point. So pretty nice to go into occasionally, especially with Cheng Ying and how much you banish in this deck already. You can get a bunch of free banishes off with them. Then I have my ultimate flagship, Ursatron. This is what you bring out with your Ursarctic Drytron. He's helpful for retrieving banish cards. He's pretty good, but ultimately his stats are pretty low, so he gets run over a lot. So he's kind of hard to protect, honestly. So yeah, the main idea here is to just summon as many out, honestly. You can bring out, I've personally brought out 3 of this guy in 1 turn, Grand Chariot, and then 1 Septentrion to lock my opponent out. So you just get 6 pops and then sit on a wall that they can't bring out extra deck monsters, essentially. So it works really well. I'm really happy with this deck. I'm happy that I stuck it out because it was rough for a while. So, yeah. If you guys want to see any other future water decks, like I said, I have them all of them. If you want to see them in the future, let me know which ones you want to see next. I mean, all of them. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.